family celebration project that I and we are very proud of, and just starting today. Yes, I know that we are bombarded
for sure.
on Friday. Sometimes it's way too much. I'm not expecting you to listen, but I'm promising you, as someone who does not like to overpromise on these things, that our most loyal fans are going to love this oral history. Mike, tell people a little bit about it because you've worked very hard on it. It's one of the reasons that you're doing other things other than executive producing this show, and it's a 16-part series that drops today.
Yeah, the first episode drops today, and after that, we're following every 2-week cadence for this. And yeah, it's the story of our show, how we got to where it is right now. And 16 episodes may sound like a lot, but this show has had a lot of twists and turns.
Can you see it?
Yeah. This first episode was the first 2.5 Sports
Don't skip anything.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to think about how we're gonna stop it.
Yeah.
We got a preview. We got a half of last night, and he wasn't scrambling as much as I thought.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley was running.
He was right.
Coming up
And he
next.
was, he was throwing.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion Denver Broncos and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football, and for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meeting. Both of these clubs, they are ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champ. Field, and I know you and we got the best seats in the house.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3 plays, no first downs. Time for 4th down.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. Give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, we're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He finds Austin with the grab. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd down. To throw is Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And what a way to break the seal on scoring in this one. A special teams miscue. The fumbled punt taken back the other way. Greg, it's 6-0.
Yeah, and Mike, how often do we hear it? Every team stresses ball security. The ball is the most important thing on the field. And in this case, the returner gets loose with it. They force the fumble, and not only that, they scoop it up, and they take it back for 6. You just can't have those mistakes, especially on special teams.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Hurts working in the pistol. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Hurts again. That's hot. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. To the air again. Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This, about as short as you can get. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. 7. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up 1st and goal, and that was electric to watch.
You will happily take this starting field position. They begin with 1st and goal at the 2. And he will dive into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Broncos. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown. The
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll work forward for a couple. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Hurts, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now it's Hurts.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts will work here from the pistol. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. To throw is Hurts. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4. It is 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Eagles offense going to take over just before the half. The trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A first down throw for Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Hurts will try it again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles are back within a point. It's 14-13. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We saw a strong first half from the Clemson man, Will Shipley. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That goes offense. Going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Shipley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd down, they'll go with Shipley. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now he takes off.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. Man in motion is Brown. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll give it here to Shipley. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. Here's Nix to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Now Nix going to look to throw. This one is caught by Robinson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, it's Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. On the ground, this is Shipley. Enough. A run gives him a first down. One quarter remains. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Throwing, Nix. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He finds Austin with the grab. And the Broncos are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4. To throw is Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Second down. Nix. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4. A run with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Now Barkley. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Barkley. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2. You just got to catch the ball.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. He fields it at the 8. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. A 1st down throw for Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Will Shipley out of the backfield. What he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And the Eagles have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So it's a win here for the Eagles. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways.